What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into the Faithful Studio. I am Tyson, and he is risen in a couple days. It is Easter weekend, and I am super excited about it. I love Easter weekend. It's one of my favorite times of the year. I love dyeing Easter eggs with the kids. I love hiding them. I love finding them. I love everything about Easter. I love Easter Sunday service. And one of the things that I love about Easter that I think about is it is one of our classic holidays. I think back to when I'm a child. I think back to my kids. I think Easter is one of them 4 classic holidays. And today, speaking of classic, we're going to talk about something, a beard product, a beard company, and it is classic grooming. And we're going to dig into it right after this. So thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Hopefully by the end of this video, you will subscribe, hit the thumbs up and the bell and all the things, and make a comment and all that. If you are a returning viewer of this channel, I appreciate you, and I hope you're having a fantastic week and have a better weekend. And today I want to talk to you guys about classic grooming. I ordered the beard butter, the wash, and the oil from Classic Grooming. Now, I do believe that they're coming out with a new scent, or they just did. I'm not 100% sure, but when I ordered it, there was one scent. I got it. It's classic. It's good. And if you don't like to watch videos, I guess you just heard the review. But let me dig in a little bit more about Classic Grooming. Now, Classic Grooming was started as from 2 men who have been in the beard community in the YouTube world for quite a while. And when you think about these 2 guys, you think classic, sure. Sophisticated, absolutely. They've always been good people to watch their videos. They've always been, now I haven't necessarily had a whole ton of interaction with them, so I don't want to comment, and I don't want to say like they've always been good to me, but every interaction that I've ever had with them has always been good. So let's just say that. And then you look over at, naturally, then they started a company and you're like, well, I want to try it out, coming from experience and things like that. So you want to try it. You look at their label and it's pretty simplistic and classic. You look over at their ingredients and you're looking at apricot, jojoba, avocado oil, castor oil, almond oil, Jamaican black castor, vitamin E, and essential oil blends. And they're out of, it looks like New Jersey and California, maybe, both. So I don't know if they're one lives there, one lives in New Jersey, one lives in California. They collaborate. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a California address and a New Jersey address on the bottle. You also have the directions and no scent profile. And that's the thing that right away that catches me is like, what's the scent profile? What's the scent profile? I don't know what the scent profile is. So I leave it to my sniffer to figure out the scent profile. Now, before I do that, I did give it to a female friend. And I said, what does this remind you of? And after sniffing it, what she came up with was, it smells like a barber shop and a bakery had a baby. She's like, imagine if you were sitting in the barber shop and there was a bakery next door and you could smell the bakery. Or you were in the bakery and getting some barber work done. I don't know. I was just imagine a barber shop and a bakery had a baby. And I guess I could kind of understand that to a point. Not really, because a barber baby barber, I don't know. But like, to me, I get a barbershop with a little bit of kick to it, like a cologne-esque barbershop, but some vanilla in there to sweeten it up. And I really, really dig this scent. Like, this is so different of a barbershop type scent. I would say I would consider it a barbershop scent. I don't know how they necessarily classify it, but I consider it a barbershop scent. But it's got some big-time vanilla in it, and not an overwhelming thing. It's super smooth. It is so smooth, and when you put it in, the scent profile is actually one of my favorite scent profiles. It's an anytime scent. You can go to bed wearing this and feel really good. You can wear this on date night. You can wear this to work. It's one of those scents that's just like all the time, an all-around good scent. Now, as far as the carrier blend, when you have castor oil and Jamaican black castor oil, you're going to get a little bit of a thicker feel. But I thought they actually did a really good job. I don't know what the ratios are in here, but it doesn't, like, you would think it would be thick, and you would think it would be, like, Jamaican black castor oil has the nutty scent to it, and you would think you get that, but you really don't. You get the scent profile really nice. I think it's more of a medium oil than anything. Maybe a heavier medium, But coming from me with a low porosity beard, my beard really does like this oil, and that's really impressive for me. The way that they mixed it up, that those thicker type oils really work well in my low porosity beard. And so, I mean, thumbs up, guys, on the oil. I really love the oil blend. For having one scent, you guys crushed it on the scent profile. I think that's a classic, no pun intended, scent to have as your only scent. And now I have heard they're coming out with more, so I will be definitely on board to get another scent. And then you have their butter, and you're talking shea butter, mango butter, jojoba oil, Jamaican black castor oil, almond oil, and an essential oil blend. And when you smell the butter, to me, it smells the same. And on one hand, I get barbershop, and on the other hand, I get vanilla. But there's something else in there, and I just can't pinpoint what it is. There's something in there to give it that cologne-y type kick, but not. I wouldn't say it's a cologne, but there's I don't even want to say a spice, but there's something in there, and maybe they'll see this video and they'll comment what it is. Maybe they want to keep it proprietary. I don't know, but there's something in there, and it brings me back, and it keeps bringing me back, and it keeps bringing me back. But then the after smell of like that talcum-y, baby powdery type. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. Like, this is top 5 scents for me. Really, really good. Now the butter, I already read the ingredients. It's really dense out of the container, kind of dense. I'd say, I wouldn't really say gritty, but it's dense and thick. But when you put it in your hand, it breaks down really nice. No grit or anything like that. Breaks down, turns into a really nice feel right here. It's a thicker, creamier feel. And then you put it in your beard, and it's very, very hydrating. You know, for me, it holds a little bit. So for me, it's more of a nighttime type thing. I don't necessarily need it during the day. It's extremely hydrating. So I let that hydration soak in at night, and that's just how I roll with it. Now their wash, I do love their wash too. It's stripping. For my beard, I like a stripping wash every single day. I don't use conditioner or co-washes, so I didn't even buy their conditioner, so I'm not going to comment on that, but their wash, top notch. I don't really know what I could critique about the company other than the scent name and scent profile on the containers, but I need to see more from them and, like, I guess speak to them and see, like, if their whole gig is to just put out a scent and not really name it or call it anything or give you the scent profile, that's okay to me. That's okay. If that's the gig, that's the gig, you know, and I'm okay with that. But now if they are very open about the scent profile, then I'd like to see it put on the label, so it's something where I can kind of, I can't necessarily always pick out every little detail, and sometimes it's nice to have that and nice to know what is in there. So for me, I absolutely love the feel. I love the scent. I think the look is really good. Pricing, I don't really have an issue with the pricing. I think it was completely on par with everybody else. Website, I know that they're working on it, and it continues to get better. I've checked on it like 2 or 3 times, and it's been better every time. So I know that's a work in progress for them, but I'm really excited about another scent. I'm really excited about more products. They are onto something good. Really good. Phenomenal. If you haven't tried Classic Grooming yet, it is something that you need to try. It's coming from members of the beard community who created a company. An amazing first scent. I know the second one sounds just as... I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I have heard it somewhere of what the profile is going to be. I think on a different stream or something. But they have a great butter, a great oil, a great wash. I would assume the conditioner is the same. So these guys are a company to watch out for in 2021. So have you tried Classic Grooming? If you have, put it down in the comments below. Let me know what you've tried. If you haven't, also comment down below. Let me know if that's a scent profile that you'd be interested in and why you haven't tried Classic Grooming yet. I think it's time. We got stimulus money rolling. It is time to try out the Classic Grooming. Let's blow these guys up in 2021. I think they both deserve it. And so I hope you have a fantastic Easter weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. It's because of you that this channel is being able to grow and to continue to grow, and that we can do amazing things and amazing videos for you guys and buy more beard products to try out for you guys, because, you know, I still do purchase beard products. They don't know that I'm doing this review. I didn't tell them, so this will hopefully be a nice way to get their weekend kicked off. So until I talk to you guys again soon, have a fantastic Easter weekend. Again, I am Tyson with Faithfully Bearded. Thank you for stopping by. Be bearded, Be you, and God bless.